obviously.
Okay, so Jeremy in the commentary. I've got Ian McCulloch, aka Roukanken. How's it going? How's it going?
Oh, this is weird. This is like muffled.
Yeah, like the thing is, I put them on. I don't want to take them off now because when I do, it gets really loud.
Yeah, it's like I was wondering why my CJ was just wearing them like this, and that's why.
I find that really awkward. So I wish we could get like game sound or something on here, but it's cool. It's cool.
I think they're all just like setting things off. We've got like there's the whole DLC issue.
Oh, really? We've got Mr. Karate. So
yeah, we've got this. This one's good.
Okay.
Running, like 4 streams right now. I know they were running low on copies for some reason, and they needed mine.
There's been a few problems with DLC today and stuff like that. We had the problem with over that setup there when we first ran Marvel. I sat down. I tried to play Marvel. It was like, please insert disc. So I was like, oh shit, this console hasn't got Marvel on it. So I went to get a disc. Somebody had the disc. Then it turned out I'd done it wrong. I should have like found the installed version of Marvel. So then when we loaded up the disc version of Marvel, it didn't have the patch. So there was two different versions of Marvel on the console. One of them wasn't patched. So
so we are starting now. We've got
we've got Sprint God.
I think he went down as Tosslop, but that's Sprint, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
I don't know why he went down. It's like.
Is that Heicko? Has he had a haircut?
Yeah, that's Heicko.
Wow.
It's weird. He's like a whole new person. It's kind of unnerving. Right. As much as I would love to be the janitor, I am not the janitor.
We don't know if the stream's appreciating this change or not. We're just gonna assume yes, they're loving it. They're absolutely loving this change.
Can't wait to see what hilarious nickname they give me this time. I'm still bitter about last year when like Hightower made me Roukanken right on stream just while I was playing Fox.
Well, we've got this thing here now, so you can
it's kinda,
so you can call people out on it. You can tweet, and then these guys will put it on there. So.
All right, you just go in and sprint. Maybe Ocelot's a different person and Sprint wasn't like in the original bracket. I don't know. Either way, he runs like team like I wanted to call them Team Girl Fighters, but it's Athena and not Yuri.
Right. Well, Heicko's going for his dual long that he's became fairly well known for.
Dual long is like scary in this game. He's just got so many mix-ups he can throw on.
And he's got decent combos. He's got the Rekkas into the he's got Rekkas into reset into projectile, and then he locks you down, and he's got another setup. So yeah, he is a good character.
And there's some surprisingly easy, like efficient combos he can do.
Right.
He does Rekka into like EX punch, and then into another Rekka, and he gets like 400 damage.
Wow. Okay.
For a bar to try.
So Sprint's going with my. Is this the actual thing? It looks like it. They're going straight in there. Nice. Of course, dual long with those Dalsim style normals.
My understanding is kind of poke heavy, I guess. Or projectile is.
Yeah, projectile seems okay. It's okay for pressure and stuff, but she's not really like a dedicated projectile character. But she's stuck in the corner right now, and Heicko's going in with that pressure.
Yeah, I think this is a bad match for mine because Fang's lose to like the foot through the floor.
Yeah.
She doesn't have any sort of reversal, so when she gets in the corner, it's really hard to get out.
Yeah. And Heicko pushing my right to the corner. But Sprint is fighting back. He's not taking this bad matchup down.
That's the other thing about Mai is her combos are. She needs me to get me
right. Good. So she's not maybe not an optimal point character, but then maybe that's a choice that Sprint prefers over the optimal position.
Yeah, it's a bit of a strange setup.
I mean, I always prefer for some reason to run in Clark second for whatever reason, just like I can get his EX grabs on the go and stuff like that, because I find it really easy to combo into them.
Yeah, I guess there's a bit of play style.
I mean, like players aren't always going to choose the optimal thing. They're going to choose what they prefer, because then that means it's going to allow them to play better. If that makes sense.
You just play to your style.
Yeah. I mean, like it's not like everybody who plays Marvel's not going to pick Zero or the top or Virgil or whatever. They're going to want to pick something else.
Well, look at how tournaments are going nowadays.
Yeah.
All right, Athena doing good work. I was talking with Dylan a while back, and he said I didn't think this, but he said that Athena top 10 character.
Okay, yeah.
I found that a bit weird.
I've not seen a lot of play from Athena, so I can make a.
like he explained it as like she's good, but she's like one of the hardest
Well,
characters.
Kyo's going in with the explosions right now, and that's an overhead right into the kicks. Boom.
Get paid. And now here's the strange thing. We were saying before, Mai didn't seem right on point. Like King is probably the same on Anka. Like she doesn't have any HD combos really.
Yeah.
So she seemed like a strange character to put on third.
Heicko with reversals. Kyo's got okay projectiles again. Like it. This could be it. This could be the end.
Nah, not yet.
No neck breaker. Okay, roll backwards.
He doesn't have any bombs.
That's true. Yeah, he's got half a drive cancel.
Yeah.
Heicko being very patient right now. He's got a lot to play with. He could finish it up right here, but he wants to take it easy. That's a bad Heicko for him.
Okay, he's letting Sprint into this. He really doesn't need to push that hard. But
That's very true. Yeah, I mean he could.
oh, there we go.
Yeah,
Never mind.
Yeah, that's nice. I mean Heicko could have like sacrificed Kyo there for I don't know if he wanted to like get a bit more extra meter, but fair enough.
Yeah, then if he
Fair
wanted
play,
to just focus on Shen. But either way, game one.
Game on to Heicko, very very
You
solid.
think Sprint's gonna change order? Yeah, order switch. Figured. Okay, I see.
Tyson Trendin says, I am in love with Poison, please give me outro now. I'm sorry, you're going to have to wait a few more months.
Athena on point, a bit better than Mai on point, I'd say. Mai with a bit of meter, she needs it for, I think, reversals and such, for guard
Right.
cancels to get out of pressure.
Whereas Athena has a lot more tools. I would say she's probably a more rounded character. But Heicko pushing Sprint to the corner. We're going to use his normal stage advantage.
When he plays Athena, he just wants to get by on fundamentals early on. Typical fireball games, kind of just no gimmicks, no fanciness, just kind of Ryu-ish almost.
Yeah.
You have a fireball and an uppercut.
And I mean, like when you're playing the point character, you can't really ride gimmicks. Oh, that was a sick mix-up into the drive cancel. Into more pressure. That's it.
Yeah.
Nice from Heicko.
The thing about DPs in this game is that they were a lot riskier than usual because people will hop. So hopping obviously gives you a lot less time to react, and so
There's a lot more safe jumps in this game than like say Street Fighter 4.
And of course, Kim can safe jump everything because he's Kim. Like mine in the corner.
That is so nice pressure.
Yeah.
There's very little Mike could do about this right now.
I was thinking he'd just have to blow back, but he got away with it. Oh, that was gonna be a cross-up. He's done that. You can do that with like his CD. You can pass over the corpse, and then he goes cancels it straight into Rekka, and it's a cross-up.
Nice. That's
It's dirty as hell. Oh, no punish. I don't know what that was.
Dude, Heicko looking like an OCV right now, but Sprint is not happy with that. He's pushing back.
He's got to see a doctor about that foot. I mean, look at it.
He's got to see a doctor about a lot of things. His hands are not in a good shape. Look at that wrist.
What really happens is at the end of the fight, he just takes his wig off and he's Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, maybe. This isn't Marvel though. That's the thing.
That's his team. Duolon is Mr. Fantastic. Kyo is the Human Torch, and Shen is the Thing. He's got the Fantastic Three. Invisible Woman not involved because she's invisible. We can't see her.
Yeah, she's the fourth character.
Yeah, she's like the one under
She
Shen.
doesn't want to fight though.
Yeah, she's the pacifist.
Now with some pressure with Sprint's King, but Heicko's getting himself out of the corner. Nice! Resets, teleports.
And then again, Heicko's just going to play this very slow and very conservative. There's two characters up, and King's not a comeback character.
I mean, Heicko's a player I associate with really good execution. I think, yeah, like from what I've seen, well, I don't know. I've not seen him play a lot, but I've always seen him like be known for like long combos and stuff like that, and really good execution. But like maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe it's more.
I don't know. I was playing him in casuals earlier, and his execution's on point.
His execution's on point.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. Like a very good execution player.
Didn't associate him.
Like right there. Yeah.
Like there.
Right, but the thing is, like that's what I normally associate with him with. But there we were seeing more conservative. Where it's like, okay, I've
Yeah.
got the life lead. I'm just gonna hang on to it, hold back, and wait for you to make a mistake.
He's got a good game plan.
Yeah.
Right. Heicko takes it 2-0. Right. Not sure who's up next. We'll see. We got over there is Pizza Ken Metallic Mike. I could not tell you how that's going.
Well, SBK is a bad player, so he's probably losing right now.
Yeah,
He loses at life in general.
I don't know if Mike plays this game that much.
He doesn't need to, really, when you're playing SBK.
Oh, okay, we're going right to other polls.
Okay, yeah, so we've got Roboduck. Oh, Prodigal Son. Drat. We got Reinhardt against
It was,
Roboduck.
Like, there was an amazing moment where I saw Afro was saying like he didn't think that Ryan played this game, and I was just looking over there and he was doing HD combos like off like.
Even then,
it's Ryan Hart.
King of Fighters like '94 was like his first game.
Really?
Yeah, when like a few years, like 2 years ago, when he came to Dundee, we were speaking to him. He's like, I'm sure he said something like he used to play King of Fighters was the first game he got into.
Okay.
He plays a large amount of games.
I thought Tekken was his starting game.
It seems like it goes even further back than Tekken, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is really cool. But he's renowned as being a really good Clark player, though,
Yeah,
which is
he's
excellent. Clark's the best.
I know he plays Clark. He at least like back in 2012 in Hypespotting 1. He
Yeah.
had Clark, Daimon. I don't remember who his third was. Might have been Shin. I couldn't tell you.
I have no idea. We'll find out in a second what he's going with.
He was playing Seiki over the training room.
But I mean, like he's the kind of guy that doesn't need to rely on game knowledge. He can just win on fundamentals,
Yeah.
especially when you're playing a character like Clark. You don't need like long combos. You just need one read after another read.
It's just upper. It's just get the grab. Then
Yeah,
do it again.
get the grab, roll, grab, air grab, into the combo.
Oh, that's how I went out last year. Forever fourth place.
I love Clark too much to say bad
Is there something
things.
you're not telling us?
No, I just love Clark.
Just you
no homo.
sit down with him, put on the smooth gang beast for Evo.
Gang Beast for Evo. Please get that game to Evo.
It's
If you're curious to what Gang Beast is, please tweet us and we'll try and give you a bit more info about it and like give you a link to it because it's an excellent game.
it's like I don't know how to word it.
It's like 4 drunk men fighting each other with really bad controls, and it's hilarious because it's like a physics game. It's kind of like almost like a fighting game, but like made by the makers of like
Call of Duty. No.
you know that running game that's really hard to play.
Sumatori Dreams. That's
no,
what
no.
I'm thinking is, have you ever played that? Sumatori Dreams. It's
No.
you're meant to be 2 sumo wrestlers, but it's like I think it's all physics based. So
Yeah,
the
yeah,
characters stumble
your
around
guys are
like
going like
nuts.
that and then like falling all over the place.
Yeah.
It's like that, and it's also like is it QWOP you call it? Where
Quap,
the QWOP, the
God,
running game.
Quap,
It's kind of reminds me like that, but like 4 guys, and there's like there's like a wrestling ring match where you have to like beat the daylights out of the other guy and then pick him up and throw him out the ring.
Yeah.
But then there's also ones like there's one when you're on like a side of a skyscraper in a little box and it's like swinging back and forth, and there's like one where you're on 2 trucks and you have to like fight the other guy, and like there's like speeding cars going past and stuff. And
There's the Ferris wheel one. The Ferris wheel one was the one that.
the Ferris wheel is hilarious because it's like absolutely tiny. There's no space to fight the other guy. So you're going round and round in this Ferris wheel and you're all knocking each other off and then you fall through the ground. You get
And inevitably, like anyone who stays on, because the fighting, it's a physics game, so you will inevitably like tilt the actual cart
Yeah,
in and then
yeah,
just fall anyways.
yeah.
And then the planks fall off when you hit the ground,
Yeah.
and then you just fall into the ocean. and die.
Honestly though, it's a hard game to talk about. We should just
Yeah.
get it on stream. We should stream the daylights out of this game.
It's
People
just
love it.
amazing the sheer emotion it pulls from people. You get people so angry and so in the good anger, not the like I never want to play this game again anger.
I was just laughing so hard at it before. It's definitely like a
Away, so we are having.
yes. Yeah, I don't know what I've done with it actually. Hang on a minute.
Okay, I'm gonna need to read this guy's name. I'm gonna need to read Dylan's name. Okay, so Ryan is away for a moment, I think. So we are getting Roboduck versus Oh, it's like the surprise was a TSS. The surprise was a. Oh, it cuts off. I don't get the full thing here. It's like this. It's like a surprise,
was a perfect nature laser.
A surprise. The surprise was a perfect nature lasers. Oh, we've actually got a perfectly nature lasers. Holy crap! Shoutouts to JoJo's. We got All-Star Battle here. Playing that. Sick. Play Poochie. Do a super. You get to combo crouching medium punch, crouching medium into itself forever. And the timer goes like 5 times as fast, so you basically just win on timeout. Everything in that game is like. Now, Ryan's away, so I don't know what he is. So we've got Dylan and Roboduck. Oh, sorry. TSS, the surprise was a perfectly nature lasers.
What's his name now?
Yeah, there. TSS, the surprise was a perfectly nature lasers. Like, they didn't have enough room. They didn't even have enough room to fit his name in the thing.
So Dylan is playing Roboduck.
Yeah.
Roboduck has just moved to Edinburgh.
Dylan has like it's a death bracket. Like there's Roboduck, yeah, but there's Reinhardt.
Is Roboduck good at this game? Yeah.
I know he took like 4th in T-Sports.
Wow. Okay. So I just played him at Guilty Gear and seen him. I played him at AE, and he's definitely good at those games.
I took him in AE, I think. Yeah. I had him in pools and won that.
So.
Okay, here we go.
Stupid name is playing Roboduck.
Right, Roukanken. DLC characters everywhere. Oh, we could have got more up. He should have got more grab.
And Dylan is just getting smacked right now with the overheads.
Does not have a good uppercut without a meter.
That's a nice escape. Okay, but he's getting pushed right back into the corner. Getting thrown because he's walking way too much.
Yeah, he's coming. Oh, you have to dodge that to punish, so Dylan was trying to, I think, go right behind it, but he didn't. He mistimed it. He's just gonna go all in.
Nice pressure.
He has nothing to fear. Right, Wajai doesn't have portage rate. This is not good. That is not a normal state to fight Wajai. Ooh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Uppercut. That actually built back like an entire ball.
Dylan's Q is on point right now.
This is looking really slick from Dylan.
Yeah, okay. Roboduck with the pressure. Pushing him right back to the other corner. One corner to the other.
He needs to convert.
Nice drive cancel.
Oh, he could have spent meter.
Big. Oh, he baits the EX move.
But he doesn't punish.
He's got to spend middle. At least.
Why isn't he
Oh,
drinking?
I guess because he wants to keep the pressure on. He wants this character dead right now. We're going to see an EX kill.
Uppercuts. Problem with Flaw is he's very one-dimensional until he drinks.
Right.
He has a grab, command throw, and like he has no overhead or anything. So
Right.
you need to get the drink so then you can do silly slide cross-up stuff.
Okay.
The EX kill. He does have bar, he can do this, but he needs a lot of good reads. And first of all, he needs to get out of the corner.
And of course, like regular Q works as an anchor, so he worked with a full HD meter there as well. Even I mean, like because Dylan had him on point, he could have killed the character if he got a chance.
Yeah, but now he's got even then. He's
Okay.
not in a bad position.
Roboduck's bringing it back.
Karate!
This character here, with the
Biggest
hops.
nose in fighting games. Oh, that's gone.
Dylan drops it. No, that's done.
The power of Grayskull. In the background, a Dundee guy has been someone has been sacrificed to Reinhardt.
Koro, our anime organizer, is being sacrificed to the Prodigal Son
Rest in
to
peace.
appease his soul for another year.
It's raining blood in Glasgow tonight. Game 2. Roboduck has to go in more aggressively, but now
Yeah.
he's going to an outlet.
Dylan's being very smart because Dylan does play Billy himself, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So he understands that he's got to pressure him. Because I mean, like Billy has normals like that. If he gets a gap, then it's going to be good. But he's going over the kicks right now.
Here we go. That should. Oh no, he drops the grab.
Yeah.
Okay, Billy gets it. No, never mind. Standing. think that eats slows. Pretty sure that eats slows.
Alright, let's see if Roboduck can bring it back with Quad this round, see if he can get some drinks in.
Does he has 1 bar, so 1 bar and half a drive. So that's still enough for a decent combo if he lands it while drunk.
Dylan's just going nuts.
With
the grab.
So much damage while drunk. It's ridiculous. The thing here is Dylan really respects the uppercuts because he doesn't think. I don't think he respects like Roboduck's neutral. He just thinks like he's not gonna push. I can do whatever I want. Because there's just been nothing really aggressive from Roboduck so far.
He doesn't want. Roboduck's never really get a chance to play the game. He's just been pushed into the corner and he's been hopped all day.
And the thing is, like, he's got meter. He can do blowbacks.
Yeah. So let's see. This is the final chance here. If we can get something going with EXQ. But so far, Dylan is just beating him at every encounter. He's getting something going now. Let's go.
Oh, no.
That was a nice cross up, but no follow up.
Oh, was that
I don't know what happened there. Somebody went blue.
That was an EX grab. I found out yesterday that doesn't have any invincibility on startup. He's depending on it, and it's not a real reversal. This could be an OCV.
Pressure.
Not
That's safe.
comfortable.
Yeah.
Oh!
Nice. Nice from Dylan. OCV.
Dylan, 2-0. Roboduck doesn't look happy.
A perfectly nature lasers. I don't know what that is supposed to mean.
That was very.
If only his username was as smart as his play, maybe he'd get a bit further in life, but oh well. Hey you, faker! Craig Barkley is getting called out by Kyo. He's like pointing up, like, you, right now, let's go.
It was like, there was one time I was playing, like, I got my tag from, like, another like Toho.
Okay.
And what it was at one point there's like a Toho fighting game.
Yeah.
So someone played the character who wielded the sword Roukanken. And
okay.
I lost. And the quote was, "You are a disgrace to this Roukanken," and it was just like, I'm dead. I'm never playing the game again. I can't.
I wonder if
I
that's.
show my face.
I wonder if that's where David McHale got his tag from when he got called a big fool.
I remember when we came in. First time he showed up, season 2 ranking battles. He didn't have a name.
Yeah,
he was just
yeah.
David. And it was just, no one knew who this guy was. He comes in with a like Xbox 360 control. He plays Gen, who no one knows. And we're just like, this guy's gonna get wrecked. And then he bodies everyone. We're just like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And so it was like, I think a month or two before he got big.
Dan Brendan is thinking about getting smashed.
Okay, we're going right to the big. This is a big derby match. We've got Dell TSS. The surprise was a perfectly natured lasers versus, as we like speak of the devil, it's VS Bigfool. Was it VSON Bigfool?
VSON. Yeah. VSON QA. Shouts to Jim Purvis wherever you are.
Rip Jim Purvis.
I think he was in here before, like for a very brief moment.
I thought he was in. I thought he was down in London or something.
No, apparently he's here. He was here.
I didn't know.
He was in the building.
Shit, I missed it.
I think he was wanting to play Melee, but I don't know if he's up for that tomorrow. Hopefully he is.
Okay, here we go.
As long as I don't have to play him, that'd be
Big
good.
Bull with his famous team, Chin and the Gold Diggers, with some questionable palette choices. Right, here we go. Big Bull versus TSSA perfectly. This is like I said, this is a killer bracket because this is Ryan Hart's bracket. This is. There was a thing like before. Dylan was trying to say like point out like there were like way too many Scottish people in his pool, so Ken got taken out of his pool and replaced with Ryan Hart. So I don't know if that made things better for him or worse.
I'm gonna suggest it made things worse, to be honest with you. But then
He did admit he was happy that he didn't have to play like the same people he played every day anyway.
right, okay,
Because Ryan Hart is someone different.
yeah, he is that indeed.
Ooh, okay, he wants Mature. No, he drops it. Mature is, I think, one of the least respected but like really good point characters. Her pressure is really good for like obviously when angry you don't have any more for card cancel.
If there's one thing that unites the characters that David plays in all games, it's they are not respected.
Yeah. Well, Chin won Evo.
Yeah, but I mean, like, there's always like David always seems to go for this character that like with Mature, where it's like nobody's seen this character before.
I know when you picked them up, like back in like day one, there wasn't like any big respect for Chin.
Yeah. I think David just picked him because he's an old man. He seems to enjoy playing old men for some reason. So
we've spent like the last 2.5 years trying to figure out Chin. Just how to fight him. There's a lot of scary stuff, like his overhead. It's the one overhead in the game you can chain into and still qualify as an overhead.
Right.
Because normally, like other characters, like Iori, if he does stand C and then chains into his overhead, it's not an overhead. Chin can do it.
So it's a bit similar to like Street Fighter, where you really can't chain into overheads.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chin is just the one exception to that. He also has stuff like if he throws you in the corner. No, that's not him, is it? Guys, I'm thinking it's him. I can't remember. He might be one of the ones where if he throws in the corner, he gets a combo.
Right.
I know Kenso and Benamaru can. Wow!
Dylan not feeling the pressure right there. Is just letting release the EX super.
That's not quite dead, I think.
But that's that'll go him off him as well. Now, Bigfool's surely going to be thinking he's going to throw out random supers. I'm going to have to respect him a bit more, at the very least.
The question now is, how much meter does Vice have? The answer is not a whole lot.
That's enough. I would say that's, like, I don't know the game that well, but I would say that's enough to get something going, at the very least, because we can build in HD right now.
Yeah,
but Dylan is going for his own HD. He's taking Vice right to the corner. This combo is ridiculous, and it's going to end in a massive super. Let's go. Nope, no super? Okay.
Now the scary thing about that is he gave Dave a ton of meter.
Yeah.
The thing about Vice, right, the scary thing about Vice, she has, you know, her, like, sleeve thing.
Yeah, the get over here thing, yeah.
The EX version of that is an anywhere jump. So he will hit you with, his game plan consists of hitting you, waiting for you to jump, hitting you with anything.
There we go.
Going from that straight into HD for like 1,000,000 damage.
Because he can just juggle it over and over.
Yeah, you just can't jump. If you jump, you die. Yuri doesn't have any bar over. He has 2 bars but no drives. Oh, here we go. That's it. Just like I meant.
Get over here. Get over here. Get over here. Out of here.
It's like, get over here. Knock you away. Wait, I changed my mind. She's really indecisive about this. It's like, I might have actually suggested maybe not doing the HD combo there, because it didn't kill, but it gave Vice what she needed for the comeback, which was meter.
You might wanted a couple of resets in there just to break things up a bit.
Just get him down to a position where the HD combo would kill, and then do it.
But then again, if you want a character dead, you know, that's the aim of the game, to kill all 3 characters, so I mean, like...
Vice, he still had Chin, he still had Karate and Yuri.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so Joe going in strong again. After I was just sitting around explaining the pub quiz about to happen, which is where apparently it's free and they give out lots of stuff.
Yeah, they do, yeah.
Those lasers are not as perfectly natured as we would have liked. Mature is, she's a real momentum character. If you lose to her, it kind of sets the tide of the entire match.
Yeah.
She's got 2 meters, half a drop, which is definitely a lot to work with. She can do some really weird stuff off half a drop. Okay, can he get off the pressure? Nope. 2 bars, but what does he spend in order to keep like Chin and Vice in line? Okay, that is not dead, but 1 more hit will do it.
Just that fireball.
If I approve of that blowback, I think I would have just saved the meter for Chin. Mature is a good character, but she's hard to get big damage with.
Right, yeah.
Whereas Chin can just breathe on you and do 800 damage.
Yeah.
Especially if he's strong.
Yeah.
He wants his character dead.
Yeah, and Dylan's gotta keep him sober here.
And he finishes. I don't think he's dead. This, and he's gonna save the meter.
Nice escape. You don't want to be involved with Mr. Cry's pressure.
He has a couple of potential gimmicks like EX kicks, which is the one everyone complains about. Have you seen EX kicks?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, anyway, speaking of HD combos,
Yeah.
he should. Ooh, I don't know.
This is gonna take it down to the wire. Oh!
Get a few more reps.
scaled.
Oh!
Oh!
Into the Rambo. That's dead.
Dylan is not afraid to throw that out there. Boom.
That was exactly what he did. He is in a good position now. Because the character up, he has all the meter from that HD combo.
Yeah.
Vice is practically running on fumes.
Yeah.
This is a really good position right now.
Mr. Karai's got a bit more health back now from that though.
Yeah, but even then, it's not about karate as much as it's going to be about Yuri. Yuri can do a lot with 2 meters.
Good over here, yeah. Okay, okay. Down to the wire.
Dave is going to have to make a lot of good guesses.
That panda's getting hype in the background. Panda person, don't know. Nice from Dylan. Oh! What's the setup? Okay, okay.
That is like a universal kind of KLF setup. You do have a lot of throws, you just roll, and it's not very clear which side you'll end up on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, that's to mix it with Quaka. Just. Can he kill? Can he kill? He has to get a kill here.
So dead.
Unless he drops it. Nice, nice. That's one apiece. Is it? Is that it? That's it. Yeah, it is. Nice.
Game 2 to TSS. The surprise was a perfectly natured lasers. That's like a tongue twister. Was her win code like you should try being nice to people?
Sorry?
Was her win code just like you should try being nice to people or something?
I hope not.
I don't know. It's like some of these are really weird. Like, not as bad as 2K2. 2K2 had really strange questions. But apparently the guys at like the English SNK just made it up. They just didn't bother translating it and just put in one on it.
Yeah.
So you got like feed me Seymour.
Wow. I don't think he'll ever be Vampire Saviors ones, but like.
Everything in Vampire Savior is making it.
Yeah.
Joe going in. This is probably the Mature's biggest weakness. Is like she needs meter again for a good reversal. Even then, it's a bit iffy. So you have to go in very hard on her. If you give her a chance to get started, then you are in for a roller coaster. Oh, what?
Oh, that was bad from David there.
I have no idea.
He knows. They're both laughing about that over there. He knows. He knows. He runs straight into that.
To beat that, you basically have to roll it. I don't know.
He should have just let it walk. He shouldn't have run at that, but whatever.
To be honest, I don't understand why Dylan threw it in the first place.
I don't think Dylan understands either, but it did work. There's been a few things he's been throwing out there.
Oh no, he's just going straight for damage.
To be fair though, these guys play a lot, so they're going to be doing a lot of things that might seem a bit weird. It's more reads than just random guesses, I think.
Playing the player rather than the character. That was scary. Right, now Dave is really on the back foot. He's got Vice against an entire team. She can take 1 easy, but 3 is a bit more questionable. Joe's not even that hurt. He's like maybe 60% life? Maybe more? No,
It is
whoa,
Bigfool.
he's at full health. And he's actually gotten more bars than Vice.
Oh, that's okay,
An
yeah.
OCB in the making.
Let's see what Big Phil's got. Let's see. Come on, David. What's up? What's that? Alright.
Sorry, can you hear me?
No, people can't hear because the microphone.
Oh shit, sorry. We've been talking perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, while we were distracted, not dead, but now one guess is death.
Okay.
This is.
Go on, David.
Dave may as well walk away.
Oh, get over here. 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 Pressure. He's not giving up yet.
There we go. Good throw.
Nice from
The winner
Dylan.
is TSS. The surprise was a perfectly natured laser.
Dylan. We'll call him
Or
Dylan.
Dylan.
Let's just call him Dylan.
That's a bit easier on the tongue.
The prodigal child.
Joe has to say he's Okay, apparently Vice really hates his dad, and he's not happy. Okay, who are we getting up next? Good shit, Dylan. Dylan is not a man who accepts applause. He's like Ryu. All he cares about is the next fight.
He's like Ryu, but like 20 years younger.
What?
Don't know, man.
I'm gonna. Let's just off the record. That didn't happen.
I'm just saying, Dylan's.
Right. We got a bunch of games going on back. I see Metallic Mike versus I don't know who he's playing. Ken against Sprint. Ryan versus I'm not sure who Ryan is.
It'd be nice to get Ryan Hart on the stream. That'd be
Oh
good.
yeah, Ryan. No, Ryan's not playing Koro. Oh yeah, Ryan playing Roboduck.
That's a shame we couldn't get this.
Well, I think everyone's tied up right now, which is why we don't have a stream. Sorry. We will have a match shortly. As soon as there's something open, we will bring it up.
Yeah. Couple of minutes. But that was, I guess that was something of an upset there.
Oh hi! I've always wanted to be on television.
Yeah.
How many people are watching me right now? 303.
Thanks
That
to
needs
the
more
303
zeros.
viewers out there.
We need 303,000. Us?
Okay, so we're gonna get Dylan back on stream against Dundee's very own Koro. Yeah, I can hear him, but I probably couldn't hear you. I can't hear his microphone. I can't hear his microphone.
So you mean I've not been on stream at all?
Sorry?
If you can't hear his microphone, you can't hear him at all.
So can you hear me with the headset on?
No, I can hear him talking. I can't hear him through the headset.
With the headset on, right?
Oh, God. Are you telling me I just spent the last 15 minutes?
Yeah, but
Can you hear him now?
no, I can't hear him in the headset at all. I can hear him talk to me though.
What?
Even right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, but I can't hear him.
Oh, no.
But I don't know if
No, the mic. Did the stream say they couldn't hear me?
I just looked weird, that was all.
Whatever. Okay. Sure. I'll just... Someone told me I look cool. This is the best day of my life. No one's ever been that nice to me. Anyway.
Oh well.
Right. Next up is TSS. The surprise was a perfectly natured lasers versus El Tortuga.
Yeah, you can turn it up.
Ah.
But it's like it was very slightly.
Mine's a different make, I think.
I'm gonna turn
Have the
this.
same.
I'm gonna turn this down because it's kind of weird with me out. I'm like.
Right. Okay, El Tortuga Grande.
All right. Yeah, Craig.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Okay, we've got Dylan again.
I don't understand how the perfectly natured lasers could be a surprise when you've seen it twice already on stream. It's a surprise for Koro.
And he's running straight to the corner.
Leona on point. Okay. Leona needs meter for a reversal, so I don't know how I feel about that.
Somebody from Dundee shouted a little silly over there. I don't know.
Sounds like Dundee. Okay, I can't say that.
It was pretty incoherent, so yeah, it was probably Dundee.
Thing is, I might be moving to Dundee. I got a
That's
job
all right.
interview with Ninja Kiwi. So if that works out, that's money.
Yeah, over dignity, I guess. I don't know.
All right, while we were looking away, Leona died.
I don't know. Dundee's a very cool place to live if you're into games design, I think.
Yeah, it's
Everything
really
else.
big.
Nice
I was-
link off the overheads.
Boom,
Boom,
boom.
into the neckbreaker. No, okay, it doesn't burn me.
He's been dropping that pretty consistent. I don't know if that's a mix-up.
I don't think he was going for it. I think he was going for the superior mix-up afterwards, rather than the damage.
Like normally what I see him do is you do the air super,
Yeah.
you throw a fireball, then the grab.
Yeah. But he didn't seem to go for it at all. He just ran forward
Yeah.
slightly and then got the.
True, and if he went for the kick, then that must have been something else.
Well, I mean, like if you go for the explosion, that's going to push them back a bit, and then you're stuck like this far away. Where if you run in, you get a better step.
So it's the better Oki option.
I mean, if it's not going to kill, then it's not really worth burning. Well, it's not burning an enemy, I suppose, but I don't know.
Yeah, this is that kind of game. Right.
Nice into the
Boom,
corner.
boom,
A,
uppercut. Oh,
A, explosion. A.
that's what he was looking for. This is what he wanted. That must be a better answer than fireball and the grab. Okay,
Just
Shen,
the pokes.
do something.
Roll.
Uppercut, Super Saiyan. Nothing. No!
Was that an OCV again?
El Tortuga Grande has muerto!
Palimerto. Ian going straight back to character select. He was not pleased with that match.
If there was an El Tortuga Grande in this, I'm getting really confused talking into this because it's like I hear my own voice.
Yeah, I've turned mine down because it was lagging and I was like stopping me from speaking.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna wear it like this. It's kind of like CJ's, but not anywhere is cool. So I'm fine as long as they don't put the camera back on me. Please don't put the camera back on me.
If you can, just turn it down. I mean, like on this thing here. Is that better?
Yeah, okay, yeah, okay.
I mean, I can still hear you talk, so I'm fine with that.
You're a bit muffled, but whatever. I'll just have to talk really loudly. Alright. Okay, he's gone Psyche.
Psyche? Okay. You don't see a lot of Psyche, do you? Or whatever, Psyche.
Psyche is like the boss version. He takes all of Ash's charge moves, and now they're not charge moves.
Right. We've got these hook kicks again. Into the mix-up. For the throw. Let's see this low. Nope.
He does have a good uppercut for no meter, but...
That was a nice read when Dylan backed off for a second there, just to let him expose himself into the drive cancel. Boom. Nice. That was well spent meter, I reckon. Even though it's his first character, you normally save it for his second character. He just wanted to get the character kill.
Really doesn't seem like he needs anyone else at this point. Kyo is doing a lot of work.
Yeah. We saw him play against Roboduck there as well.
Kyo kind of practically OCV'd Roboduck. He got no CV off a big full with it.
Yeah. Hey. Reset.
He needs to do something. He needs to... Why isn't he blowbacking?
I don't know, he just did like 5 fear punches in a row there. Oh,
Okay,
let's get it drunk.
Yeah.
Qua's ready.
Exactly what Ken does.
Qua's ready for the pub quiz already. He's the answer to any questions though.
He's used to playing a lot of SBK, and Kenzwa does exactly that. He gets drunk, does a random heavy kick uppercut, and if he hits, he pretty much kills you.
Ken is a Romanian alcoholic right enough.
Okay, Shen has the meter, but we saw before, like, Koro doesn't seem to have the execution. He doesn't have the combo stat. Boom.
He's not really getting a chance to do anything though, it's just puts the pressure with this overhead. Fierce. That's 3 fierces in a row, winning the option select throw, I guess.
Yeah, it's like, okay, here we go. Boom,
Nice.
boom.
Nice.
Please.
Bringing it back.
No! Just do it.
Dylan with another random super.
It's 2 frames. No, it's 2 frames. It's pretty much safe, and it's 2 frames if you time it right.
That's fair enough,
They got on the win. That
So
is
Dylan's...
here we go. And now
So
back to our scheduled presentation.
Dylan hasn't lost a match yet on stream. He's been playing a lot. He's unlocked the achievement.
Yeah, oh my god, he's got achievements.
Now he's facing off.
Ryan Hart.
He's facing off against the final boss in his pool.
Oh boy, this is last match of his pool. He is up against the final boss. And the final
SER
boss
champion, Prodigal Son, several Guinness Book of World Records.
Coming in hot off of his victory at final round.
Yeah. Was it? Oh yeah, it was final round. It wasn't SER at all.
It was huge. Like that was a really stacked bracket too.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't even know who his team is now. Okay, he's running Iori, Karate.
Okay.
This is V1's team DLC. I'll be very.
Let's see some
Was
Clark.
he was
We'll
playing
see some
Psyche.
Clark.
Psyche.
Clark. Oh yes,
Clark
let's
in
go.
there.
He's here. Let's go.
It begins.
Let's go.
Okay, Dylan looks.
Dylan, take a deep breath.
Dylan looks, I would say, unfazed, but it's kind of how he always looks.
I just saw him take a deep breath. He's ready for this, I think.
Here we go. Ryan Joseph Hartz.
The surprise was.
The surprise was it? Oh crud! I might get him away.
Sorry?
I think I'm getting pulled away from my bracket, so I might have to go.
All right.
Damn it! I really wanted to see this one. Damn it!
Yeah.
Here we go.
I'm maybe doing solo commentary here, guys. I can't see the stream chat either. Nice uppercut from Ryan. Oh, here comes Paladin, not to save the day. How's it going? How's it going? Dylan's been playing very well, I was saying. He's beat like everybody here, and now he's taking on Prodigal Son.
Oh, right, yeah. So Dylan hasn't lost a single game? No?
Not on stream, anyways.
On stream?
He beat Bigfool, he beat Roboduck, he beat Koro, Ian. But Ryan Hart is not having it.
Should be interesting then. I would say The match that I've been interested for in this pool
Yeah.
would be this one.
It's been a price stacked pool actually, yeah.
Huh?
It's been a
It
really
is
stacked pool.
really stacked pool. There's a lot of good players here. I think you'll see all
Ryan
these
Hart,
players
God, my
deserve
God.
to be in top 8, I would say. for vast
How many
majority.
entrants do we have for King of Fighters this year?
It's about 20 odd, I think.
Sorry?
20 odd, I think. There's quite a few. Maybe slightly less, I'm not sure.
Double Mr. Karai.
Yep, so got the DP convert, serious damage. Oh man. Remember everybody knows and loves.
Sound? We lost sound for King of Fighters?
It did cut out there.
Guys, sound's cut out.
Oh, is
that Okay, hope it's still on stream though.
May as well just keep going. Alright.
Dylan shaking his head. What can he do? What can he do about this?
I haven't seen Reinhardt play KOF in years since Hypespotting 1, so
Yeah, I've said to
Interesting to see.
Roukanken, I'm pretty sure like King of Fighters like 94 was Reinhardt's first game. Like he's played it for a very long time. Dylan's been in work with Yuri now though.
Oh yeah, he's been rinsing some new dive kick setups. They're
Nice.
really difficult to deal with. Some of them are character specific though. I don't know if they work on Mr. Karate.
There we go, this time.
A comeback here is definitely
Nice, like
possible.
off a dive kick. What's he going to do to finish on Mr. Karate? Can he do it?
He just needs to stay calm here.
Nice kick to the face. Get rid of that mask, son. Here he comes though, the Clarkinator himself. Let's see some rolls. Watch this roll. Filling him out. We're going in. Dylan with the Dragon Punch.
Yep,
Earning
there we
himself
go.
an aim on the DP. Drive cancel though. He is not having this Clark. Get him out of here. Get him out. Let's not even see a single command grab.
Oh,
There it is.
no.
Oh, that was nice play from Dylan here.
Don't mess with that crouching CD.
No,
you try and jump
no,
into
just-
that. I think Clark.
Here we
will
go
have a
though.
hard time.
Oh no, what is going on?
Oh, mix-ups.
The roll backwards? What?
That
Oh god.
is the game.
A dropper. Oh my god, we're going up. Potemkin Buster.
Dylan was making the comeback as well. Too bad.
Dylan was, yeah, he's getting into it. He was getting into it. He was getting into it.
Should probably call him by his gamer tag.
Yes, but
stupid as it may be.
TSS are perfectly nature lasers. It's like this must. It's not even the full length for that.
I know,
don't know
how
what
do
it
you even
is.
shorten
I
that?
don't even know what it is, so I'm just calling him Dylan. He's been pushing
The
too
stream
many.
will hopefully know what we mean.
Yeah, Dylan's the other guy, not Reinhardt.
Member of the top esports team, TSS, of which I'm also a member. Skilled players only.
Skill player. I don't even know what TSS stands for.
I neither do we, mate.
That's what I thought. Like I've heard it so many times, I've not actually heard what it is. I'm like, yeah, this is some silly acronym. It's like I don't even know what Kuernades means.
Praying is,
Never found out.
now we never will. Okay, cool,
Well-
Mr. Cry. It's quite difficult for Cool to get in, I would say, and as we've seen.
That's vicious from Ryan there.
Really hard to deal with that DP, the fireball, and the jump CD all at once. They all cover the space.
He has a
so well.
command grab as well, doesn't he?
It's not that great. He's got the metered teleporting command grab. It gives a
Yeah.
lot of people trouble.
But I mean, it is there. You know, the threat of it is there.
Definitely,
It's kind of like in Street Fighter 4. You've got Seth. His command grab isn't that great, but it is there, and you've got to watch for it. And he's set up right now. We're going to see some massive good year there.
There we go. Command grab in action.
Nice. Yeah, get this karate out here.
Dylan's good with this combo. Shouldn't drop it.
Okay.
Oh, they burned the
mixed
meter.
pressure. Nice, takes him right to the corner. He has to do this here because Yuri's going to struggle against Mr. Karate and Clark and EX
Oh,
already.
and there it is.
Okay.
The EX command grab. So hard to react to.
slap. Get out of the air, son. Dive kicks into the link. Oh, misses it, but it doesn't matter because he's still got the pressure. Brian breaks it. Nice cross up.
That's the setup I mentioned. Character specific,
Right.
but I think it's pretty much unreactable unless you think it's coming.
Character specific, so it depending on which character he changes his sides. I mean, like different side he falls on or something. Or
It just won't work in some characters. I assume
Okay.
it will just stay in the same side.
oh, command grab. Uh oh, this is bad. Uh oh. Clark is going in. Oh, did the hop forward.
Prodigal Son is reluctant to start the ambiguous role game with Dylan. I'm curious
Yeah.
why.
I guess it's like the obvious thing. Oh,
I guess it is. Must be confident he can manage without it.
he's got that grappler. You know, he puts the fear of a grappler into you, though. You know, just by having a command grab, he doesn't even have to use it. You know, he can punish mistakes for trying to get away from the grab without having to actually do the grab.
Yep. His foot dive's going to work.
Oh my
that's
God.
unfortunate.
Camera zooms in on Clark, and that is it.
Ah,
Nice play from the Prodigal Son.
he misjudged the throw-in vulnerability and paid for it.
Ryan Hart is going to stay on. We've got VS, ON Bigfool.
Yeah.
Nice sentiments from Brian McKean there.
Yep. Oh, that's so
Does
cool,
it-
isn't
you
it?
know,
We've seen the Evil Hustle Crow tweets that they've been making an appearance.
yeah,
Very nice.
I'm not seeing Evo in here actually. No, I'm not seeing.
Oh, we need to see more of them.
If there's anybody from Evo, anybody connected to that, please give us a tweet with the Hypespotting tag. We'll get you up on there very
I
quickly.
might just know who to speak to get more.
Here, like Brian was mocking me for my selfie before, and I'd only taken it because I split my head open on a night out. And look at this selfie here. My God,
Yep.
he wants to mock me for my selfies, and he's got this thing up. He's not even got a split head or anything. Where is that man?
Marvel players, man.
Guys getting ready for the pub quiz just now. Some people
yeah,
still
yeah.
playing Ultra Street Fighter 4 setups.
Aye, Third Strike will just be tomorrow, won't it?
Yes,
So,
yeah.
Shame, I was looking forward to that today.
Yeah.
TSS will make its grand return tomorrow.
Oh, we'll see, man. It's a shame our secret weapon can't come.
What was your secret weapon?
This guy called Lionel has. He rolls the entire cast. He's really good. He's an incredible, really good Urian player. He knows these unblockable setups.
Okay, so I think this game will decide who goes through in second place. It looks like Bigfool wins, I think he will go through.
You think?
Is that how it is?
Well,
no,
Dylan's
there's
beating
three good
Bigfool.
players here.
Dylan's beating Roboduck and Koro. So I can't remember. I don't know if he's beating Heicko. I don't know about
Okay,
that.
I've not been here the whole time, so.
But
for
Dylan's been doing very, very well. I would rule him out.
Okay.
The only person I've seen him lose to is Ryan Hart. And Ryan Hart is going in on Bigfool just now.
This is a character I don't think Bigfool is very much experienced against.
Right.
So,
The only person I can think that plays him is Luke Colbert or Dundee.
yeah. That man's a mean character if you don't know what he can do.
Oh, nice use of the projectile. Nice. I don't know if Ryan was too familiar with that match. Don't know how he feels about this character.
Possibly.
That projectile from her is just horrible
Right.
though, and this isn't going to be good for Clark.
More command grab shenanigans.
Yeah, because I mean, Bigfool can space that so he can recover before Brian's got a true chance to roll underneath it.
This is the thing with Mature. If you let her get momentum, it can get out of control really quickly.
And this was happening. Oh, no air command grab though.
Oh, great.
Hey,
Use the projectile vulnerability.
Was he going for the follow-up there? Oh, it doesn't matter. Dropped. That dog is not liking it.
That's him back in this.
Yeah, that's a Clark momentum started. Okay.
Okay.
This is
check.
Bigfool's signature character. Oh no, that's
watch
a
out
bad
for
read.
that.
Bad read.
It's so hard to punish that move.
Look at the roll backwards. Oh, nice. He's escaped. I mean, we've got SPK who plays Clark a fair bit, I know, so maybe Bigfool's got a fair bit of experience with this matchup.
Possibly.
Also, it's just Clark. He's just a really good character for making reads with. He's not.
Our very own David Cameron, who That's actually
Yeah.
his name, who's not
Not,
attended
yeah,
today, but
not the Prime Minister.
yep, he plays Clark, so Bigfool have got some experience there.
Yeah. Nice. Nice break. I don't know what you call that. I just call it a break.
Prodigal Son's got to be careful here. One EX roll from Chin could mean the end, but
But
he's got it under
it's going
control.
to be the end for Chin.
It's a hard
Big Phil in his
character
final
to
character. Let's see what he can bring out here. This is Vice, I believe. If
Yep,
it's- yeah,
Vice. So with this character, you've got to watch out because she can.
Yeah,
she
the
hits
stretch.
you right there. She can grab you, guaranteed into an HP combo.
Yeah, Roukanken was telling us about that before. Oh my
Very
god.
effective.
Ryan burns a lot of meter with Clark, but it is working for him. Oh my god, look at the damage.
All right. Yeah, he
Nice.
can still do this. He can still do this.
The stretch. Let's get some elastic going.
Okay.
This can be a good matchup for Clark. I say that a lot about Clark though. He's a
Both players being very careful here.
yeah. Oh, nice. Come on,
Just
David.
as I say it, he does a jump in.
Yeah, just as you say. Let's go, Clark. I mean, not Clark, David. Let's go, David. I'm just cheering on Clark mentally. I'm just like, come on, Clark.
Alright. Again,
This EX already.
Bigfool's got HD. He can definitely do this.
This is doable for like both characters. Although he already doesn't have a lot of meter, but then he has the life advantage, so he doesn't really need the meter. Playing very cautious. Doesn't matter. Any damage is good damage right now.
Bigfool wants that air hit. Oh, there we go.
Nice from Prodigal Son. Dylan coming in, giving David some advice, saying hit him really hard, and David saying, yeah, that's a good idea.
Right.
I don't know what advice that Dylan actually gave him there, but he seems pretty pleased with that.
I don't know either.
It could be anything.
Oh.
He'd just be saying rubbish.
If I was playing either of these guys, I would be I'd be a wreck by now. I may well do tomorrow, so we'll see.
How did you do in your pools? Did you do well?
Yep, won every
Nice.
game, so.
Awesome, that's great. Who's all in your pool?
Oh god.
You don't even remember the names. It was like
Oh,
that
I'm
free. You're just
sorry.
like, yeah, I'm just pressing these buttons here, just look
That's
away.
really bad of me. I think is GT5. I think was the guy who.
I've not
went through as
heard
well.
of him.
No. I think that was right.
Okay, that's cool. Is it top 2 of every pool? Or is
I
it?
think that's right. Yeah.
Oh, nice smash.
Yeah.
Some Potemkin shit going on.
Been a dangerous game with those
Super
records.
cancel. Throwing her around. Let's go.
So that command grab is not instant like Diamond's other one, but he can super cancel. So
Right.
that's the purpose of it. You would do it in order to go into your super.
So one good read that you get to your super.
yeah.
But now Diamond is low in health, but Ryan is shaking the ground with him right now.
You notice Bigfool learned his lesson there, not
Yeah.
to start the round with the X.
Yeah,
roll.
yeah. That was a
Off.
gamble. He knew. I'm certain he knew that was a gamble as well. He was just throwing
Well,
something out there.
it was a hard read because that move's safe on block. So
Right.
he neutral jumped in expectation of that move and it paid
Right.
off.
Okay, so what's going to happen here? Is David going to throw out again against Clark, or is Ryan going to neutral jump? Is
I don't know.
David going
We'll
to take
have to
advantage?
see.
There's a neutral jump straight off the bat as well. You were correct there.
He was looking for that roll again.
But the Clark trade is on. It's leaving the station.
I see.
Oh, the EX grab. Oh!
Yep, it's a combo.
Wow, that's a drop from Ryan there for sure. Drink. Let's go. Let's get drunk. He's running about, running about. Let's see. Oh my god. He's so good with that command grab.
Punish the landing.
There's some rolls. He's fine rolling on Shin for some reason. I don't know why. Roll. Grab. Oh, he leaves the ground to avoid it though.
The thing you have to be aware of with Chin is he has an option to deal with virtually everything you could do.
Right.
So you have to guess right. There's nothing really guaranteed you can do against him.
Right.
So
Okay.
you see Bigfool was fishing for those counters, but
Yeah.
he could have done an EX roll, you know, there's other options.
So are we betting that Ryan's going to jump at the start of this round? Is he going to do it? Is he going to...
Oh,
no,
both
it just
went
goes
in.
straight in. Well, obviously that's why David's went for that pass, because he's seen Ryan's going in and straight the round, and if he'd got that, you're correct, that you get the EX.
Yep, go to Ken. Oh,
Was that an overhead?
Shows that,
Surely.
yeah.
Oh,
I was going to say don't take any risks, just play it safe, but no, you went in and it worked.
The buff down the final characters and Vice should have a fair bit of meter, so we're gonna see some stretchy combos. I don't know. Yeah, 2 bars of meter in a drive cancel.
Yep.
That's a good start if it
what
gets combo.
Prodigal Son will want here is he wants to kill Vice before she can get full HD, because then it will effectively be even.
That's going to be about full HD. Oh, let's go. Let's go.
Oh,
Reset. Get over here. That's some nice damage, but then he's still not got full HD.
Yeah,
he's
now
down to
he's
half.
not going to get HD this round, most likely. So, oh, there we go. That's it.
Is this going to kill?
That's going to kill, I'm pretty sure. Yep.
Wow.
That combo does huge damage
Get out of
for
here.
not a lot of work.
That might be the end of our pool just now. Everybody
Okay.
seems pretty anticipatory
So,
of it.
what was the rankings in the end, do you know?
No, I don't know. But I think Dylan came second there because I'm gonna base it on what I saw on stream, but Dylan seemed to have won second most. Well, I don't know because I don't know if Ryan Hart got beat. So
That's unfortunate. There were so many players in that group that deserved to go on, but sadly only 2 could. Well.
I mean, you can't be unhappy with that if you did well.
Yeah.
I mean, if you lost a few games, then
Yeah, everyone put in a solid
you've got
performance.
Ryan Hart in your pool. You can't really be upset with yourself.
Definitely. Okay, so I think that's us done, KOF.
CJ, are we done? Right, that's us done, guys. I think that may be it for tonight. We've been through Marvel, we've been through Tekken, we've been through King of Fighters. I don't know if there's anything else on stream. I doubt the pub quiz is going to be streamed. But
As funny as it would be. Alright, so
Craig, we'll see if we've got anything else to be streamed, but I doubt.
I don't
it.
think there is.
Nah,
I think
I
this
don't
is
think
it.
so.
If there is, we'll pop back on, but okay.
Craig,
What? Yeah, I've
stream
done my
done?
one of my games. Straight. How did you
Sorry?
do? You won? Good stuff.
okay, we may have a few more matches to stream actually from the other pool.
Oh,
I've
it's
been
not
told.
done yet.
That was close, guys.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
it's good
yeah.
matches.
Did you hear about the? See if David had won that 2-1. We would have had a 3-way tie between Ryan Hart, Dylan, and David.
Oh, that would have been.
Not only in games, but in round, not only in games, but in points as well.
Wow.
So we would have had to have run a 3-man.
So I'd be right in saying that Ryan Hart came first in that pool with TSS, blah 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 blah, as second place.
That's good.
He played like Dylan played really well.
Yeah.
I was watching his games. He's doing really
Tomorrow
well.
should be interesting for sure.
It's kind of funny though because his original tag was at my DP, and he got that because he known for throwing out random DPs when he was like 13 years old and on
he doesn't use
GGPO.
Atma DP in this community for some reason.
Sorry?
He doesn't use Atma DP in this community. When I play him online, he uses it all the time. But
I mean, like,
here,
well, he obviously thinking about lag then, I guess. But then he was like throwing out a lot of supers that seemed random, but then
do you know where that ridiculous name of his comes from?
no.
It's there's a dub for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, the Do Line
Right.
dub, and it's a bunch of random sort of ridiculous phrases from it that he's lumped together into one long name, just
What
the way
an
does a
idiot.
lot.
What did it?
That guy.
Anyways, he did play very well there.
Yeah, okay.
Good stuff to him.
So,
There's
what?
somebody with a table behind me. I have no idea what's going on.
Stuff.
Oh, we've got Roukanken back on stream, but this
Okay.
time he's actually playing a match.
Who's your Roukanken playing?
I have no idea.
I can't see for the screen.
Who's Roukanken playing? Don't know. We'll find out in a
Fraser.
minute, guys.
Who's
We
your
will
Roukanken
find out.
Quaka and Roukanken. it seems.
Sorry?
Quaka and Roukanken. I'm sure we'll see in the stream overlay, so
We're gonna find out
Oh,
about this
man.
stuff.
pretty cool commentators, do you think?
Yeah, it's awesome. Like, I think the guys have stepped out of commentary desk this year.
Yeah, definitely.
We've got some really nice overlays. We've got this stuff going along the bottom here.
Don't know about that guy with the glasses though. Nah, don't like that guy.
Yeah, I don't know. Fuck glasses, man. Fuck glasses. I hate glasses so much.
So how have you done today?
Good.
Good.
I hate playing games, so I got buried in Marvel. I don't expect to do
I
well
saw,
in
I
First
saw a
Strike.
fair few tragedies in Marvel today. It was it was very
It's
rough.
it's a brutal game. You get one chance at the start, and it's like I had two really good zero players in my pool. I had Kaisertron and one up Miles.
I
and they're-
saw. Oh, did I do your pool?
Sorry?
Did I do your pool? Yeah,
you
I
did, yeah.
So many zeros in that pool, yeah.
They're both very good players, and it's like,
Alright.
so we got Quaka versus Roukanken.
The team sizes for conference will be 6 people. All you need to do is get your 6 people. One of them comes up and has a sheet of 5 paper and a pen, and you write the answer questions as we ask them out. That's it. Too simple. Absolutely no reason though to go in.
Very vigorous handshake from both players there.
Can we talk again?
Sorry?
Can we talk again? Alright, cool.
Yeah. I doubt the guys on stream it here. Walter, I don't think.
We've got Roukanken at RPG Maker God.
RPG Maker, God, you should see it with RPG Maker. He just makes the best RPGs in the world.
I somehow doubt that's a real Twitter, but then again, mine isn't a real Twitter, so you know.
I'm sure his RPGs are godlike, close to the image of God, really.
So a bit as
Biblical.
godlike as this king. So let's see it in action. I played this king yesterday, pretty solid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes good use of the normals. Again, quite a tough character to deal with. That stand E, very good. We'll stop a lot.
I thought you said for a second I played his game yesterday. I thought you were talking about Ian, the game he's been making.
No.
They are
king.
Let's go.
I haven't
Nice
played Quaka, I don't know.
Quaker. I guess I'm gonna call him Quaker.
That is a serious team though, so we'll see how he does. Then again, the Kankins is also a serious team. We'll see.
We've actually got quite the dedicated King of Fighters scene now in Scotland, haven't we?
We do. It's small but very dedicated.
It's great to see.
It's a shame there's such a, I don't want to say over Scottish representation, but you know, I would have liked to see more players appearing.
Yeah. It seems to be all like Glaswegian players as well, like centred in that one West Coast.
The Glaswegian players are the best.
Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll probably talk about this.
We've got great AE scene in Edinburgh now, actually.
Yeah, definitely.
We just suddenly had players come out the woodwork, and we've suddenly got like 20 good AE players.
Just winded you up, man.
It's cool, man. It's cool. I'm just defending it. I don't care. Even if it is a joke, I'm taking it seriously.
Okay.
I'm taking it as an insult.
That was not even remotely safe, and the punish happens. Alright. Roukanken making good use of the fireball again. It has to be careful. If he does that fireball too high, which I've seen him do a few times already,
Yeah.
he invites a punish.
Because his guard broken essentially in the air.
Well,
I mean, when he's doing the fireball in the air, he's going to fall down.
He's going to fall down
for
slowly.
free.
If a person's got a move for it or quick enough, they can punish and land him.
Yeah. Mr. Karate now on stream.
Yep. I think apparently this matchup is in King's favour according to
Yeah?
the left. Yeah. I can kind of see it.
I just don't
Definitely
believe
not
it.
bad.
Some Dundee idiots getting hype over there over something, I don't know. Nice invisible fireball.
What Roukanken will want to do, he wants to secure a life lead here so the next round isn't effectively a reset.
Yeah,
so he'll
yeah.
be looking to dump that meter he's got as soon as he can. Not. That's not even invincible. So that would maybe have worked if he'd done a crouching light, but
Yeah.
aside from that, it's not the best option.
Well, white
I can only
flag
assume that
going
was a
in now.
mistake.
Roukanken's
Wajai.
going to look for some drinks. He was telling me before he's wanting the drinks now.
Well, the thing about Roukanken's Wajai, he doesn't drink that much, and I don't fully understand why, but
Right.
you know, if he's confident he can
Well-
get the wins. go
Well,
for it.
yeah, he's going for a drink there. When we were watching Roboduck's Quack, he was also saying the same, but then you've got to watch for pressure. I mean, it's not exactly free, is it? Oh, here we go.
When Wajai is drunk, virtually everything he does is massively plus, so you cannot mess with that. And if you try and mess with that, and you get hit, it doesn't matter if it's an air reset or what,
Yeah.
you are eating an 80% combo basically for free. So
Yeah,
have
yeah.
fun with that.
I've seen some of the stuff that Dylan's done before. I think I was,
Dylan Swajai is very much, he's kind of the other end. He will drink every chance he gets and go for those combos. Very, very scary.
Does he get the benefit of the drink if he starts drinking and he gets knocked out of it?
You can't, what do you mean knocked out of it?
I mean, like, if he's oh yeah, because it's super,
Oh
isn't it?
right, no, if you get punished for it.
Yeah.
It's invincible up until he throws the bottle away. But yeah, he still gets the benefit if you punish.
Yeah, okay. Like Hakan style, I guess.
He takes more damage while he's drunk though. So There is
Okay.
something of a trade-off. Oh, that
But if you're gonna get that hit, then you're not gonna care about getting hit yourself.
yeah, definitely. Alright, so trying to play the spacing game with King again.
Quaker
and
gonna be looking for some
right.
lightning bolts here. Nice from Roukanken. Venom strikes all over the place. There we go. Pressure and Venom arrow for far.
Quake is going to have to be careful as he moves in, especially now that King's got a reversal. It's so tempting to try and jump over those fireballs, but you're inviting a huge punish.
Just
if
the
you
way
go
she
for
can
it.
tiger knee them, it's tough to get around. I mean, you have got a universal roll in this game, but at the same time, you don't want to throw it out willy-nilly because
You
you're going to
can
get
punish
punished.
those rolls as
Yeah,
well,
exactly, yeah.
So alright, there we go. Benny Maru down.
I don't know where my team is for the pub quiz. I don't even have a proper team, I'm just going to get a bunch of guys together.
I don't think I'll stick around for the pub quiz.
Yeah, I'm here till late, I think. What time is it now?
I was here till midnight setting up, so
Yeah.
I think I've earned it. Alright, so King is maxed out meter. That's not a position you want to be in. Hopefully he can spend some of it. Then again, he's got a good lead, you know?
Yeah.
Why not?
Oh no! Whiffed. Let's go.
It's a drop I see very often. It's, I imagine it's an input overlap problem. Okay. Oh, I don't think he meant to go that way. Oh, there we go. Oh, sure it's not. Oh, he didn't have the meter. Okay.
You can't be your boozing, you're a scumbag. Please use your bars, like.
There you go. Do not bring your own booze to
Yeah,
tournaments, guys.
that's kind of obvious.
Not tolerated. Okay. Yep, oh, two characters with extremely mean normals. Oh, that's...
Nice break.
Yep. You're taking your life in your hands when you do that Yori sweep though. Gotta be careful. Oh. Hard read, didn't pay off.
Nice pressure on Roukanken.
Right.
He's staying in there with the kick. Oh, just as I say that, kick gets knocked out.
Yori is definitely a character that does comebacks, so we may yet see a win for Quaka if he holds it together. Yep, he's got HD, he's got a meter. Yori can make things happen.
The pub quizzers are kind of waiting on King of Fighters getting finished now, so they're gonna get some abuse anytime soon now. We're gonna
Same
get
as last year.
Same as last year with Ken wouldn't hurry up and finish his game.
Oh, I think that was a mistimed CB counter, cost him the game.
Nice from Roukanken.
Damn.
Is that it? There are.
Oh, is that us done?
Quaker's
KOF?
getting up from there. We may have a few more matches to go, but we'll see how things go.
Someone should be telling the commentators, this is ridiculous.
This is ridiculous. We're told nothing.
Why do I come to
We're
these
abused. We don't even get paid for this. We're doing this goodness or in heart, man. We're just getting
I don't
abused.
know, I just do it to feel good when I beat people, you know? If you know that you've ruined someone's day with every win, it's well worth it. Okay. Milligano working around with a piece of paper. Are there more people? Nobody knows. Oh, someone sat down. Could it be it? It's Quaka. He's plugging it in.
It's probably
Could
Quake
this be
again.
another game?
We have this gentleman here. I have no idea who he is, but we're going to find out in a second.
We're on the projector.
Roukanken
Who's
running.
that there? Can you see? The guy to the right?
I don't know who he is.
I can just see he's got brown hair. That's about all
He's
I can
got
tell.
beard as well. Beard. Just for your information.
Alright. Yeah. Oh, Quaka versus 21 Lion 21. Who is? Hold on, I don't know who this is because. Right, there's a guy in GGPO, okay? Who
Yeah.
me and at my DP like to wind up in the KOF 98 room.
Okay.
And I could swear his name is 21 Lion 21. So I thought this was like an in-joke or something, but
That's the guy over there you've been annoying. What if he recognises you, he just comes over and like
I
punches you?
didn't think he was.
Is he
from
gonna
the
come
UK?
over and like
I
Venom
don't know.
strike you in a second?
Possibly. Better keep my identity secret.
Yeah, you better watch yourself, man.
Oh man. GGPO chat. There's no fun here.
GGPO. I've seen some things in GGPO chat rooms.
These guys.
Some heated arguments in several languages.
Yeah. Oh, it's great. Yeah. Like you've not really been insulted until you like your fighting game prowess has been insulted in extremely broken English.
Yeah.
I've got like a pace spin of insults given to me. It's brilliant.
I do like GGPO though, because when you're playing the game you can like hit chat and like type out a message or hit send.
Exactly. No, the best thing, right? The thing these games need, right? A coin button.
Yeah, I was about to say a rage coins
exactly.
for like hammer the button, you know.
If you kill someone in a ridiculous way, how can you express it? Like,
Or when they're hitting you with a combo, you can just like start hitting the rage button and you're like, yeah, I don't like this.
yeah, you can do a Milligano, jump up and pop off if it's offline.
You're just like, I'm the
If
best.
you're online, like,
You're just like writing, I'm the best in Morse code to your opponent while he's doing the combo.
exactly, spam that coin, let them know.
Yeah.
Or you know, it can be an outlet for anger. There's so many uses.
Yeah.
It's like taunts. Why aren't the taunts cancelable in this game? You can't do a taunt on wake up and then DP them. Why?
Yeah.
It's a serious oversight. Get that fixed, thank you. Okay. So I must have got that name wrong. It can't be that guy. Anyway.
21 line, 21.
Alright, here we go.
Just a second, guys.
You heading off? Alright, cool. So let's see.
Am I your team?
Athena and Kula. Two characters you don't see as much anymore, but definitely solid. Alright. You're gonna spend it? Nope, chooses not to. Just keeping Kim locked down best he can, playing safe. Make it, oh, that could be dangerous. Oh, got away with it. Okay. I think that Kim was maybe getting a bit nervous. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, King is a scary character though. Stand about that range, throw out those normals, very hard to get around. Oh, that was
Back to the match. Let's see what's going on.
okay. So King just decisively took a round there.
Nice.
The King couldn't quite handle it. Kim couldn't quite handle it. No. So we've got two zoning characters here. Probably King, slightly better close range game, I would say, although that could be incredibly wrong. Should be quite a slow-paced round, I would say. I don't know why King is repeatedly doing non-metered crack shoot, traps? No, it's crack shoot, isn't it? Yeah. Not invincible, not really viable as a reversal. I think it's low invincible, so
Right.
if your King doesn't meter, you don't have a reversal.
I see a lot of kings on point though.
Okay, yeah, well, she builds a lot of meter, she's got good tools, but that is probably the key weakness to playing her point. She doesn't have a reversal until
Yeah,
you've got the
she
ball.
doesn't really spend a lot of meter well in combos though. There's a lot of ending and reset with the Venom Strike at the
Yeah,
end
King's
of it.
HD combos are pretty poor.
Yeah.
Her drive cancel combos are actually pretty good, so they're normally what you'll be going for.
Okay, right, yeah.
Yep,
Well,
that
Quaka's
was-
sticking it out with King on point
yeah,
here. and-
definitely. Running a train over this guy at the moment. Okay.
Lots of ice
Yeah.
getting like splashed about.
Just looking for that confirm.
Feel like
Oh, that was...
no follow up there on the Japs.
See, another character with maxed out meter, you've got to get rid of that.
Look at that reversal.
Maybe
no-
not like that, but you know, I guess.
4 bars of meter as well. You got to spend it. You got to spend it now. You got to cash that money in with the hair there.
I don't know if Kula can, but not a lot of characters that much meter is a touch of death, you know?
Yeah,
Gotta use
especially like on anchor. You've not got another character to save your meter for, so you better spend it. Let's see what 21 can do with this stuff.
Okay, yep. It's going to be 2 tough characters to get through for Kula.
That's an overhead. That's a big
dead.
combo for Miori.
120 unskilled.
Cool.
Yep.
Is that the end of game 1?
Yep. That is quickest game, I think. Yep.
21 line, 21, taking a moment to think about this. What's going on?
Okay.
I don't have to play your games,
Oh,
says Iori.
we're changing order? Right, okay.
Okay.
I've seen some people do this, and what they do is, because the winners are allowed to change order often, right?
Yeah.
You go to order select, don't change your order, and the other guy might, you know, debates.
Debates, yeah. Well, it's, the thing is as well, it gives you a second to think about what you're doing.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's definitely something more players need to do, I would say.
I remember last year with in Marvel, Zach Bennett, he was sitting there with like an e-cigarette, and then after every match, he'd take a breath, just inhale, exhale, press rematch. You know, not even when he won, like he beat me 3 games in a row, obviously.
Yeah.
But even though he was winning, though he was winning, he was like, right, okay, what do I need to adjust? Like he was like one step ahead of me constantly. He was doing
You
that
want
with
to
everything.
ride the momentum, but at the same time, it pays to sit down and think
Yeah.
why you won or lost that game. Okay. So yeah, we went for an order change. Kula is now first, Kim last. So there goes. Kim is definitely a very functional anchor, so we'll see how that is. Oh, good run up front.
I mean, like Quaker's not getting any big combos here.
He's gonna do another. Oh, he was trying. He's trying for it.
He's trying for it. But I mean, he is holding the advantage, so it's not like he's not necessarily doing anything wrong. Maybe not as killing as quickly as possible, but he's going to build.
Quaka seems reluctant to use his drive on King, likely because he wants to save it for Yori's big HD damage.
That's fair enough. It's your
Yeah.
first. It's the first round. Save your meter for the second round, or when your secondary card comes in.
Absolutely. You've got a character
It's not
like
bad,
Yori
is it?
next. You know, go for it. He seems to be doing fine without it.
Okay. Nice trade. Quaker holding the advantage. Running out right to the other corner though. Venom strikes.
See you later, man. Athena's quite scared, but I don't think she can afford to be. Okay, yep. Oh, missed it.
Drive console, but it didn't really go anywhere.
That combo works, but
Yeah.
I think he mistimed it.
That's a shame.
Okay.
Spends a meter and loses his character.
Yeah, it was. Athena was playing really defensive, seemed quite scared to do anything. It's, letting King do whatever she wants is not a great plan.
Kind of weird fireball there. Wasn't really going for anything.
Yep.
Gets a sweep.
Okay.
All these hops now.
Space and Yori's jump D, it's a great normal, one of the best
Yeah,
jump
it's a
ins
scary
in the
card
game
to
by
beat the
far.
face.
Yes.
Hop around well.
That's what I do. If I'm unsure what to do when I'm playing Iori,
Yeah.
do a jump D. It's good. A anti-hop, it's a good jump in, you know, it'll
Yeah.
keep people away from you. Great move. His jump C, also a great move.
Yeah.
Really,
He's
really
good. He just has good air normals all around.
And good ground normals. Stand B,
Can,
stand B, great normals.
That's gonna Kim gonna do.
Speaking of a character who also has great normals, Kim even. Although he may not get a chance to use them.
Kim's not going anywhere now.
Oh, dropped it. I would have just went for Neomax. Oh, well, I guess you could do that. That is doing it in a way. Okay, that's 2-0. Is there yet more
What else do we
KOF?
have? Right, so we've got 3 more
Probably
games,
not.
King of Fighters, and then we should be done for the night, guys.
I've got to sleep, man. I've got KOF tomorrow
Probably
morning.
pulled into that quiz. The crowd demanding Billy fuck them up. Come on, Billy. Let's do it, Billy. Billy, I'm looking at you, Billy. Billy, let's do it. Let's do it, Billy. Let's do it. The crowd cheering for Billy. Crowd going wild. Party Brian, or whatever he calls himself. I don't know if the stream can hear this nonsense. Billy is playing Quaka once again in the stream. I don't know what his tag is, so he's getting called Billy for the time being.
Okay, I'm back. Getting told off for not entering the pub quiz, and that has since been set straight.
What's that?
I was getting told off for not entering the pub quiz, and
You should get told off.
I've been put in my place, so I will now be entering the pub quiz.
Sweet.
Oh,
Don't mess with
the
the pub, it's not
guys.
really-
Scary guy.
Get some buttons turned off. CDR Party Brian 5000
Oh,
of the Casa del Rago.
okay. I played him once, a couple months ago in Extra Salt. It's coming along well.
I remember playing him like a couple of years ago, and it was just we were just both really like. I don't want to mock him, but we were both really bad at the game. And it was horrific to play because we were both like struggling to fight each other. But he's got a decent team by the look of things.
You know about that. People say KOF is a game that takes ages. KOF is a game that takes ages.
Crowd go wild for Billy. Come on, Billy. Let's see some combos, Billy.
Wow, crowd getting hype.
Silence in the room. Silence descends. Party Brian goes in.
I wouldn't call it hype as much as abuse, would you?
Sorry?
I wouldn't call it hype as much as abuse.
It's like abusive hype, really.
Yeah.
Hype's not always a good thing.
So yeah, it's cool.
Let's see it.
Oh,
The crowd's
away
splitting
with
what's
murder there.
happening.
got away with murder.
EXQ. There's an overhead for you. Let's see it. Let's
Safe
see
job.
the damage. Let's see the reset. Oh, Quaka breaking out. I hope Quaka can't hear this nonsense.
I doubt the stream can hear us. Do our best though.
Oh, yes. The ruckus is here, according to the crowd. The ruckus.
Okay. Rolling in expectation of those fireballs, it looks like.
I don't know if the crowd is saying boo or boo arms right now.
I'm not even going to respond to that one.
You're not going to respond to that, okay. What, so you were saying boo arms?
What?
Were you saying boo arms?
I will leave you to commentate this by yourself.
Please give me some technical knowledge to feed off of.
Technical
Okay.
knowledge. Alright, so my favourite move in the XQ is that armoured grab he just used. That move, it's great. It can be safe-ish at certain ranges.
Mr. Karate is not having it though.
You think they're going to press a button, you do that move, you're the best. Number one. Who needs a DP? No for the stream, don't
Double
follow my
karate.
advice ever, okay?
Party Brian. Party Brian in the red. Come on, Billy.
Oh,
Boom, random super. That's how it
input
is.
errors.
Nice.
Who can do the most supers and block? The competition has started.
Yeah. The janitor is about to lose his voice again for the second year in a row. He's not going to be commentating tomorrow if he keeps this rubbish up.
Alright.
Oh, nice cross up. Bet doesn't work. Party Brian is having too much of a party right now. I don't know what CJ is shouting
Got away with the DP.
there. Nice cross up. Boom. Let's see the fireball. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. Here we go. Nice. Game 1 to Billy. Party Brian 5000 is in operation.
I feel like I'm being shown up by the crowd here.
Yeah, we could probably just like turn the microphones really
Yeah.
high up and just let them deal with it.
Bunch of hooligans.
Dave of Dranlik saying he's supposed to be on my team actually, hopefully. If he's in the true RDE spirit, but
See how short-sighted I am? I can't read that. That tweet. That's
Well,
how bad it is.
well he's saying hashtag Hypespotting, general game knowledge pub quiz. Everyone tried to get me on the team thanks to my game journalist trivia. No pressure. I don't know, like there's a lot of people here with a lot of game knowledge.
If he really thinks he's going to beat my team, like, I can
We'll
only
see.
call him delusional.
We'll see, man, we'll see. Let's see this. Game 2. Game 2.
Man, I love this screen. The serious game faces.
Yeah.
And Quaka praying for victory. So, Quaka. I'm probably going to annoy someone no matter what I say, but...
I've been calling Quaka so far.
Quaka? Okay. We'll go
That
with
sounds good to me. I don't know. I apologise if that's wrong.
So, can you tell me the history behind the name CDR Party Ground 5000? Or is that a secret? No?
Don't know. CDR stands for Casa del Rago,
Yes.
which is the flat him and Samurai Pizza Ken used to live in.
Okay.
And it was like a renowned place in Dundee for going to...
I'm just curious, because this
indulge
guy's name is Billy, so like...
I don't know why he's called Party Brian now. I thought he'd be like called Party Billy.
Okay.
Obviously, like, he's saying he's about parties and he's 5,000. I guess that's like some sort of robot name, but...
Some very scared looking pressure from this EXQ.
Yeah, he's
Very,
gonna-
very scared looking frame
This
tracks.
is not the Party Brian 5000 I played years ago. He knows what he's doing now.
Yeah,
Nice
that's
break.
how you do it.
Breakthrough. Roll. CD. Jump CD.
Yeah.
Let's jump CD.
Yeah, that's jump CD. It's really good.
Yeah, it is, yeah. It's really good with a regular Q as well.
If he gets to counter it with it, he can do his run grab and catch you on the way down. Does a lot of
Yeah,
damage.
yeah.
Alright, Benimaru Q.
We're gonna see some lightning bolts if he gets the meter.
Oh, we've got Takuma. Oh, I just realised. That'll be.
Ah, instead of Mr. Cry.
Yeah.
So why would somebody do that? Like,
Takuma, right. People dispute this, but I liken Takuma to Makoto in that his game plan is to force you to block.
right.
He will then command grab you and you will die. He
Right.
will do 900 damage for HD in 1 bar, and no other character excepting Infinites and maybe Rajinka Flips and so on can do that sort of damage. So
Right.
you want to touch a death someone with, this combo isn't that that difficult and so on. You play Takuma. He's a strong character.
Quick
He needs you to make good reads on the opponent though.
Nice pokes. The cross up into the line in.
Mr. Karate on the other hand,
He's got all the tools.
yeah, he's got a DP, he's got
He's got everything Takuma
you can
doesn't.
play a much stronger fundamental game if you want to play Mr. Karate.
Yeah.
You've got a lot more tools.
The crowd screaming in pain from Party Brian 5000. Kim coming in.
Alright, him,
EX plug.
the safe EX Hangetsu-zan. That wasn't safe probably. Tried to get the counter hit but missed. Benimaru cross-ups,
I don't know what happened there.
multiple unsafe moves in a row. Save. It's quite a jumpy Kim, gotta say.
Yeah, it's not really paying off for him just now. This looks like it's going to go
Oh,
to
that
Quaka
was-
just now.
I'm sure that was intentional. And that's that us? Are we done? No, we're not. I'm not paying attention. Okay.
Right.
Alright. So when this next match is over, I expect that the stream will not be able to hear a word we say because the room will erupt in applause at KOF being over and the
Maybe.
pub quiz beginning because these people have no taste.
No taste. They just
Scum,
want to play
all
pub
of
games instead of good games.
Scottish scene except me, they're all terrible. Every one of them.
We've got plenty of good games tomorrow and stuff. We've got,
Very good games.
we've got a whole host of anime tournaments. We've got Super Smash Bros. Melee. We've got Third Strike teams. We've got more Tekken. We've got more King of Fighters. We've got more Street Fighter 4. We've got more Marvel. We've got more than absolutely everything you can want.
Third straight teams, I'm looking forward to that. I've got my teaming up with TSS Perfectly and TSS Roboduck. All new team should be good.
Somebody shouting for something to be duffed up.
That's my karate pressure.
There we go.
There's something about Mr. Karate. What? To be fair, it's a really good DP, but you see so many DPs coming from Mr. Karate players when they're playing Mr. Karate at least.
I'll never get over the fact he has an invincible fireball. That's just like...
It's not even really a fireball, it's like, there's just a hitbox
yeah,
that comes out in front of him, yeah.
When I first had that explained to me, I was like I couldn't believe it. Like, is it unblockable when it's EX or something?
Right, yeah, so if you do the EX, it's really slow, but it'll break your guard no matter what.
Right,
or
yeah.
he can't do anything after that unless he's willing to use more meter.
Right, okay.
Also, if you see him doing it, it's basically if you punish, you can just roll and avoid
Right,
it.
right.
Get him. So it's a risky move, but you can do it if you're sure they're going to block.
Our hero is looking wounded just now,
Yeah.
but he's coming back just as I say it. Still in there, still in there. Oh, he gets chipped out there.
I don't think it was...
Let's go one last chance to save the day. Sharp for him.
Okay. You're already making good use of that jump D, controlling the space. Doesn't want him with him in the corner. Okay, position's reversed. Oh, looking good. Kim really wanting to hit that jump CD. Okay. Okay.
Oh, yes, nice.
Invincible.
Down to the wire. Let's go. Last round, last game.
Man, wrong game.
The crowd is going wild.
Doesn't do that anymore.
Somebody shouting some random obscenity from the crowd. Somebody shouting for injustice, I think.
Injustice. Not today.
The injustice here is Billy is getting put down with the lightning bolts. Oh, that's it. That's
Tragic.
it. The crowd are happy with that display.
What do you say to this?
I don't know.
The crowd are all horrible. I'm so sorry, student, you had to hear that.
I don't know if I did hear it. I don't know.
Well, it was pretty loud, man. It was about as loud as our voices would have been.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we done, KOF?
No, I think we've still got. Wait, is Billy staying on? Is like we've still got 21 and line
Still got
21.
people to go. All right, hold on.
Yeah, we've got like a couple more matches. Let's go, Billy's still in it. Come on, Billy. Come on, Billy. Billy's staying in. Billy not happy with his
More
performance.
people. Damn. And here was me going on saying KOF doesn't take a long time.
It's alright, it's because we're streaming everything, I think.
Yeah. The thing with KOF I was saying earlier, it takes a long time, especially if the players can't do any combos. It takes forever.
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
get a lot of beginners in your pools,
It's
it
gonna
will
take a
eat some
while.
serious time. Like we're talking Tekken time.
The standard of play is pretty high today, though, I think. Like,
Yeah,
compared to previous
some
years
good
and
players
stuff.
at least.
You alright?
I'm alright. Yeah, I'm just there's so many wires here. But yeah, I'm cool. Of course, I haven't been on the stream yet, so the best is yet to come. But man, can't wait to get blown up tomorrow after talking all this.
Sorry?
I can't wait to get blown up tomorrow after talking so much nonsense on stream. But yeah, okay.
Looks like in the pub prizes this year we have a copy of Street Fighter Cross Tekken, that highly anticipated title that everybody remembers.
Now, we've got some pretty good prizes. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to reveal them, but high quality games. Look
Hopefully
forward
it'll
to
be
it.
good.
Although the stream won't see it, so tough luck, guys.
DT Nexus is hype for Hypespotting free.
Yeah. A question: is this a PG rated stream? Has this been like Russell mandated?
Fuck knows, I've not been
Alright,
told
alright,
this.
cool. I've been like restraining myself, but I wasn't sure if I was supposed to.
There's Billy's face, look at that proud face! Look at that beard! Look at all those beards! Last match, get hype! Stream says so. Billy going in with Billy right now.
Now, something I want to see.
There's more
Does-
Billy. You want free Billies on
Well,
stream?
I would like to see more Billy, but one thing I want to see, does Lion know how to punish Billy's DP? I'm curious.
No, Billy is Billy.
No, I know. Lion, I said.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah, I thought you said Brian.
No.
Ryan.
Brian, also known as Billy, yeah. Alright. Well, and Billy's up.
Billy is going in.
That forward day, man.
Round 1, let's go, Billy.
Alright, cooler. Okay. Let's see what we can do with this.
Nice pressure. Is that safe? That stuff?
Forward day, yeah, I think it is. Billy players love to use it. Billy, I don't have a lot of experience against Billy, but from what I can tell, a lot of kind of really safe, safe
pots.
staggered pressure. You get what I mean?
He's not really doing a lot with meter just now.
Nope.
Oh,
There we go.
Yeah, there we go. I
And
swear,
he
as soon as I
drops
say
something.
close up. As soon as I say something, it happens.
Uh,
Doesn't look like Billy's gonna win this match. Here he comes. Told you.
okay. Who's left? I've not been paying attention.
Sorry?
You know, I'm an expert commentator, so who is left? I've not been paying attention.
It's this character. It's Athena.
Athena, okay. Athena Anchor. Let's see what it can do.
OCV.
Oh, if I know CV happens, I'm probably going nuts.
OCV.
I don't like people being excited. I want people to have a thoroughly miserable time.
Look at that sparkle. Just go for those counters.
Alright. There we go.
Up in the air. Rolento style.
Alright.
She's not having it
I've
though.
got a DP too.
Nice hop. That's it, let's go.
Okay,
The crowd has gone deadly silent in
this
anticipation.
DP's doing work. Yeah, oh, he knows. Okay.
No,
Messed up, but it
Billy.
looked like he knew what to do.
Let's go.
Oh, a little tap to the face.
I don't know, the crowd doesn't seem that bothered about what's going on now. They're just kind of apathetic.
Let's keep it that way. Oh, I'm liking these cool colours. They're pretty awful. Okay.
Drive console, that's it, let's go.
Alright. Good stuff.
Indy in the crowd demanding somebody gets fucked. I don't know if he's referring to 20 online or I don't know. He's in favour of a lot of people getting fucked, I think. So, people saying they believe in Billy. He's one game
Billy.
up, so it's a pretty strong
I
belief.
know, why doesn't Billy play Billy all the time? That's like, it should be illegal. If there was a Michael in this game, I would be
It
playing
should be
him every time.
Bill Eagle.
It's illegal.
Billy
Okay,
playing
man.
Billy.
Yo, guys, so this is the last set of King of Fighters. Oh, it's fucking amazing, right? All you can do, to make this shit quicker, is just shoot them out. Don't give a fuck who you shoot for. Shoot them both, right? Let's go, Billy! Just shoot them out, right? Whatever you say, it's fucking Fighters!
That's Billy Hyde. What's up? Yeah, this should be Billy wins this.
Alright, so I'm sorry, but while the crowd was screaming, did you see they both did 2 DPs exactly the same time? I just thought that was magical. I can't remember who won, but someone won. It was great. There are metered DPs as well, you know, full on commits.
Lion here hasn't got much answer for Billy's pressure.
Well, a lot of characters struggle.
Yeah, it's a big stick, fair enough.
Yeah, it's Billy's sort of a big falling point for Billy is most of his normals are quite slow in comparison to other characters.
But he's got the range.
Yeah, I don't think he's got many. I don't think he's any 3-frame normals. Don't think he's got many 4. So, you know, that's something people can exploit. But you know, if he gets you in the corner, you're gonna have a hard time.
Oh, nice
Yeah,
slide.
there we go. Panic is
Is
going,
this going to be
chooses
LCV
not
or
to.
uppercut? Alright, I'm not going to ask for that to be repeated. Does Billy have much in the way HD combos?
What?
Does Billy have much in the way HD? Doesn't matter. This is it. That's it. It's done. Well done to Billy. We are all Billied out. We are done.
These guys.
So what's going on? There he is. Turn the camera, Billy. The crowd wants to see Billy. Come on. Where is he? Oh, he's gone. He's gone. We got a lot of people here.
If you guys
All right.
call us off, because this is it for the pub quiz.
Are we done? Okay. If
Right,
you
guys,
can hear
that'll
me.
be us finished for tonight. We're gonna have the pub quiz now. Obviously, that's not gonna be streamed. But thanks for watching, guys. All 300 odds we use.
Oh, dear. Hope you'll tune in tomorrow. Hope you had a good
I don't
time
know what's
watching.
going on now. Are we good?
Okay.
Right. So
All right.
goodbye, guys. We'll
See
see
you
you
later,
tomorrow.
stream.
We'll see you for more Marvel, more Melee, more everything.
Keep these chairs, right? Keep these chairs. Alright, shut up, right?
What's going on?
Like, everyone's fiending for chairs.
This chair is mine.
What are you gonna do about it? That's what I thought. What's your first word? What it says?
Hey, Alan. I know I tag you in. Tag you in, please.
No chance. I am part of it. My team's like that. You guys don't stand a chance anyway, man. Just give it up. Are we actually? Right, keep this chair.